Hey man, I'm Chris with PhoneCats, and here is a really fun deck list to play for Magic the Gathering. It is a Deadwalkers deck, but I'm playing with such weird cards that it's like you're playing a different deck. It's like a really fun black control deck that's all built around black cats. Oh my god, I love this card so much. At one point I didn't even know it was a zombie, and I still played with it the same way that people play with Bloodghast. I didn't even know, man. And then the first time it got a zombie buff, I just blacked out. It was insane. Let's start with the cards that I'm not playing with, and you'll just be like, holy shit. I'm not playing with grave crawlers. I've put them in and I've taken them out, and I like this build. I don't know. It's such a clutch card that maybe I'll put them back in, but right now I'm not playing with it. I have a late game mentality. I don't want to top deck a grave crawler. It doesn't block. Do you get it? It doesn't block. If it could block, I would play with it. I wish that was a 1/1 that could block and was just an infinite chump blocker, but I kind of get that mechanic going anyways. No Diregraph Ghoul. I'm playing no aggro. I've seen people playing this Vial of Poison. I've played against it, and it is confusing and makes you think, but I'm not playing with it. Quest for the Gravelord. I'm killing so many creatures, but I don't want to win with a 5/5. Not playing with Bloodghast. It's cool. You'll get that surprise thing to where, like, you forgot that they were under 10, and then it comes in with haste, and you can kill them even faster. No Walking Corpse, that's bleh. Death Baron, oh my god, come on, no way, that card's terrible. Death Baron is one that I've thought about putting back in. Death Touch is a nice blocking mechanic, and it is super removal bait, but I'm not playing with it right now. Don't even get me going about Staff of the Death Magnus. I want to play with this so bad. One of my other builds is a life gain build, to where I'm playing these Abattoir Ghouls, I'm playing Staffs, I'm doing huge Corrupts, I'm just gaining so much life, it's going to be an issue. Soul Bleed's bad. Liliana's Reaver is really middling. 4 mana for a 4/3 Death Touch, and then when it hits them, they discard a card and you put a 2/2 zombie into play. I don't know, maybe I should find room with it because I am playing the straight discard build, but humor me and try this deck build out that I'm playing right now, and you'll like it. It's fun. I was gonna say it's good for this meta, but it might not be the best, but it's really pleasant to play. I'm not playing with Undead Warchief. Yeah, we're still cool. I'm not playing with that. I'm not playing with Endless Ranks of the Dead. I'm not playing with Veilborn Ghoul, that one's just terrible. Not playing with Froghorn Leghorn. Not playing with Nightmares, that was a weird one. Not playing with this new hotness that where you have to tap 5 zombies. That's just for the super zombie build. Why would you not just attack and win? Zombie Apocalypse, that's another one for the huge zombie build. I took out 1 Corrupt, and I'm not playing with the Graveyard Betrayal mechanic, or the Mass Resurrection with Rise from the Graves, or the Cream Dream about paying 6 life and sacking 3 black creatures for this guy. Wish he had haste, but he doesn't. Okay, so if you want to clone that build, this deck, take out those cards. That's the fastest way to do it. And I know it's surprising to not be playing with those cards, because look, how many people are playing with those 5/1 casting cost creatures, some of those 2s, and then no Undead Warchief or that? That's like 10 cards that are like definitive of the aggro build for this deck. But let's get going on this awesome control-y, like black cat centric build. That's really where this started, and it's fun, but it's not the best. But just try it. I don't know, it's my play style. Like, this is what I want, so I built it. Vampiric Tutor, grab any card. You know I'm gonna grab that black cat. Reanimate, you know I'm gonna reanimate that black cat. Sometimes you'll use these on other things if you're desperate. Butcher Ghoul, slow down, bro. Like, that's all this is just chump block, come back to 2/2, chump block. I could justify taking those out, but look, that's my first defensive card. In a pinch you can reanimate those, and that's fine. 2 damage for preventing, hopefully more than that. Black Cat, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna make you discard more cards than Dimir does. These cats are gonna be everywhere. I need to come up with funny names for my deck, but something about just a swarm of cats that are zombies? I don't even know. Doomblade, destroy target non-black creature, sucks in the mirror match. Every other situation it's good. Exhume, I just want to get that black cat back, even if it hurts me. And it will hurt me. Hopefully you can do this ASAP, like turn 2 black cat, turn 3 attack, they block, your cat dies, and then you exhume it, and then they didn't have a creature in their graveyard. That's the best case scenario. Or they don't have a lot of creatures. Sign in Blood, just get closer to your next black cat or graveyard recursion. Shrivel, playing with this right now, it's a little iffy, but it's nice, dude. Sometimes that white weenie deck will get sneaky, or that's all I really got. Who else has 1/1s that are really hard to deal with? Some of the zombies are 1/1, so it could be cool in that situation, but I don't know. Maybe that needs to be pulled. Lord of the Undead. Oh my god. Okay, this combos with black cats. Return target zombie from your graveyard to your hand. As soon as you hit turn 4, you can be doing black cats every turn. And that's gonna shut down some decks. So turn 3, turn 2 black cat, turn 3 Lord of the Undead, and then you block with your cat. And then it died at some point. So turn 4, tap this dude, pull your cat back, recast cat. Oh my god, it's just so strong versus some of the main decks. I'm playing with these Geralf's Messenger, and it's almost like a win condition. This just, it's more like a whittle condition. It just like whittles their life away. I use it almost as a wall. So 3 mana, it's like this wall that comes into play. And then when this wall dies, your opponent's not going to want to attack because this wall comes back into play. And even though it's tapped, that's fine. But it gets to block again, and it comes back with a +1/+1. There's times when I attack with it just to be advantageous, but I don't know. This deck is just very middly, and mid-game, that's an issue. Like that'll stop their momentum. You can recur it too, so now you got this recurring 2 life loss that's going to happen over and over and over unless they deal with this card. And so much of this deck is about them dealing with it. Kinda. I don't know if I can back that up. It's mostly black cat. But yeah, they're going to be discarding a lot, so hopefully they won't be able to do anything to it. I'm playing with the Fleshbag Marauders right now. It's just more creature control. You can sack a black cat. You can sack something with Undying. It's cool. It's okay. I don't know. Grim Return. Yes, please. Turn 2, black cat. Turn 3, attack. They would kill it. Grim Return it. Back into play. Bam! That's so dope. I play with that just because it's like a good, just a good way to get your black cat back. It's just so crazy. I can't wait to play with more Death Clouds, dude. I'm gonna build a slightly later game version of this deck. But man, I wish I could play with Dark Rituals and Poxes, and that's what this is. This is just a late game, like you top deck a Pox, and I love it. Can't wait for 2. I could just try to build a Pox deck after this, or it would probably play back Black Cats too. Grave Pact will shut down so many decks, and I've been shut down by it so many times. I'm not even playing with that many creatures. I'm playing with 14 creatures, and I'm still playing with this, which could be a bad, but some of your dudes have Undying, and with all this graveyard recursion, it just becomes a situation to where every time your black cat dies, they're sacking a creature too. And it just wipes the fields. Tendrils of Corruption is so strong. 4 mana, kill a creature and gain life, and then late game you're gaining more life. Mutilate, wipe the board. Wipe your side of the board too, but don't worry, you can bring some of it back. Consuming Vapors, wipe the board and gain life and rebound. How many times do people forget that it has rebound and they play like another godly creature and then you just gain life out of it? Like every time. I do it too, it's fun. Oh my god, I'm playing with all 4 Cruel Revivals. How embarrassingly awesome. The feeling of doing this at instant speed. Like, turn 5, go. And then your opponent swings with something. And they know you got removal, but they didn't know a black cat was going back to your hand too. And the next turn you play that black cat. This deck gets them down to no cards. And then in the top decking war, it's just pleasant. Like, and it ends up there a lot. I'm playing with 2 Grave Titans, and that's kind of like a win con. I'm playing with the Machias. I haven't had a situation yet to where I think I have had a couple to where a black cat got Undying, but that's pretty much why I'm playing with it. And it has Intimidate, so hopefully they're not playing a black deck, which are a lot. Dimir, Mirror Match, and Dracomancer. But yeah, every other deck is going to take 5 a turn. Normally they deal with it, but it's cool when your dudes have Undying. I'm playing with 1 Corrupt because, I don't know. It's just so strong, I feel bad playing with 2. Nah, I saw a lot of people on the forums playing with 1, so I'm trying it. And I don't know, I haven't been burnt by it yet. Maybe I should take out the Shrivel and put in the Corrupt, but humor me and try this build out. You'll probably be feeling it. It's really fun, and just don't even, most of my decks don't even know how they're gonna win. You just play, you just take your hand and you roll with it. And then all of a sudden you'll be in a situation where life starts being altered, or they're just like rage quitting from like the 6th time you make them discard a card with a black cat. But yeah, that's it for this vid. Thanks for watching. Phone Cats.